Of course, the first thing you want to do is find an idea. An idea would look like this. Find a reference image of something that you can use as a template, and then you go off that to create your own sort of idea. So the reference is not meant that you model it exactly unless it's a client who has given to you, but you model it basically to find it. I mean, you use it basically to find the best so that you can add your own ideas. So as you can see here, a sofa has this base, and then it has the armrest, then it has the different pieces. So as most of the industrial products or industrial or massive production or mass production products, they have they are made in pieces and then assembled. Even the sofa is not any different. So you find that it has this part, which is where the main chair is. Then you have the cushions, and then you have the different pieces like the legs which are wooden. So we shall pop up into Maya here, and of course you want to work with the shape which comes closest to the sofa. And in this case, I think it will be a cube. So I'll go to a cube here and create something like a rectangle. So I'm going to measure up something like maybe this, as I see what's going on here. So make it a bit like that. Then I'll go to my insert edge group tool, which is in mesh tools. Insert edge group tool. I have a shortcut here, and I'll cut off. Let me reset that tool. Double click, reset. I will cut off this. I'll separate. I'll mark out the legs. These places where somebody has to lean in a way. So that will I have these parts here, as you can see. So after that, I'm going to right click and go to faces. Select these faces here. Shift select them. Make sure I have nothing else selected. Then I'll extrude. When I extrude, I'll use maybe a move tool here. I'll use a move tool to move up. Now, our sofa is a very simple sofa, as you can see. Nothing fancy about it. But I might have to sort of do my own spin on the sofa. I might do my own spin and make it look better. Like I said, this is just a reference. I can add my own spin. So the spin I want to add, I want to make sure that these armrests are separate, and then also this other side is also separate. So after extruding up to here, I'm going to remove select off these faces and extrude this again, the back part. Then I'll go to rotation tool and rotate while that face is still selected. Select my move tool and move it a bit behind, like that. Then I select these ones separately also, one after the other, and I'll extrude, move tool, move them up a bit like this, at this level. I'll get this and rotate this way so that they look outside. Then I use the move tool to move them a bit outside. Same thing this way, and rotate tool, move them like that. Now you won't notice that this side is not equal to this side. One side is bigger than the other. So what I want to do is cut off one side to make sure the chair is equal, and then mirror it. So double click, go to multiple edge loops, multiple equal, or you use equal multiplier. I want to add in one here in the middle, as you can see, after double clicking on the insert edge tool, it will bring you this option. So So this line is exactly in the middle of this chair. What I want to do is delete off one side. Go to faces, delete off this side. That is one side. Then I'm going to look for a tool called mirror. It is in the mesh mirror, and go to its options here. From what I'm seeing here, if I put on the move tool, this is the x-axis. So I want to mirror this object this side. It's a mirror tool. So we already have these options for the mirror option. We have the x-axis, but it's positive. So if I say apply, it's going to mirror the opposite end. But I want this over that side. So I want to change this to negative, and I say apply. So it will mirror it this side. So when it mirrors it, it means now this side is equal to that side. So I can continue doing it over and over as I adjust. For example, I might start, let me put this a bit up. I might start by improving this a bit, this chair a bit. So I'm going to go to insert edge tool, relative, and add a line in between, but I can even use multiple. Just add a line in between there. Then I will push this one out a bit like that, so to make it a bit rounded, as you can see. And then also I can add one here. Then I can maybe pull it a bit inwards like this, so that I have more of that curve there. Something here, I'm going to add a line here, and then I'll select the vertices or the edges, whichever. I just want to select these on top, in the middle here, and move them a bit like that, so that I have sort of that design. Then also I can add one here in the middle here, and then I pull it a bit back up like this, so that it bends, feels like it's bending. Now this side I haven't fixed it, so I don't have time for that. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go back to faces and delete off this section, and delete off these sections, and mirror again. So that whatever is here is going to be duplicated this side or duplicated. So I'm going to double click on that option, mesh mirror. This option will come up as we did before. You want to apply, but it keeps going this side, so I want to change it to positive so that it mirrors this side, because I'm using now this other opposite end. So this side now is equal to this side. So it's a quick way to save yourself a bit of time. Now, after that is done, if I press number 3 to smooth this, of course it looks a bit funny, which I don't want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a bevel on this front face, then the other will hold the faces as I go along. So I want to double click, I want to go to edges, double click on this side, double click here, double click this line, double click this line, double click this side, double click this side, and double click that line and this line. So that this front part is selected by edges. Then I will go to bevel, double click bevel. The bevel tool is also in edit mesh, I believe. It's there. When you click on the option box, it will bring you these options, as we have already seen in our previous classes, how to use bevel. So you can measure off the width, you can make the segment 3 and apply. So depending on how far you want to smooth it, you can reduce it or increase it. So I think for me that's enough. So if I smooth, that chair is holding a bit, not so well yet, but it's holding a bit. Now the next thing I want to do is start holding this other face. this part also I want to hold it. So how do I hold it? I'm going to double click on the insert edge loop tool and go to relative distance, or just reset the tool and add a line a bit close here, close there. Okay, not too close. Press number 3. When I press number 3, you see this arm is holding, as you can see, but we are seeing some artifacts over there. So what you can do again is also add a line somewhere close in there, because these parts are joined in between here. So I want to add a line inside here, not too close, but inside there. Press number 3. So that part is held in there and in there, so the arms are kind of held properly there. So to further deal with these artifacts, again we're going to have another line holding here, and then another line holding there. So when you press number 3 to test, the chair is roughly holding very well. As you can see, this part I can leave it as is, no big deal. Okay, so after that is done, I can work out the legs. The legs, I can go for the cylinder and draw the cylinder like that. Then go to the channel box here on the right and go down to polycylinder 1, which is the name of this, and go to subdivision axes here. I want you to click here and middle mouse drag to reduce their number, or you can just type a number here, whatever you want. I just want it to be smaller. Then I'll go to vertices and squeeze at the bottom with a scale tool, like that. Then I can double click on the edge loop, or on the edges, and bevel. Double click on the bevel. Bevel that on top there, and also bevel at the bottom here once. Then I can let me see, I think I can increase this bevel. Yep, it looks a bit smooth. Then I can smooth it once with this smooth mesh smooth options, or I can just use the shortcut here, which is smooth. Just smooth it once, so that you have something like that. It is just something I've made up. You can make any shape of any. You can make any shape of your legs look anything different. Like you can see it's a bit tall, and if I wanted to, I could make them face a certain direction. Control D to duplicate. I can give them a bit of aesthetic by kind of making them face a certain way. It really depends on what you really want. I can make them a bit face outwards, make them touch, and you can spacebar, go to the top, number 4, in order to go to the other faces, the other cameras, or the other viewports. In Maya, you just have to spacebar to reveal them. Then you can position from the top. I think the armrest is about here, and I can make it small. If it's too big, you can make it smaller. Then I can Control D and bring them also at the back here. Then I can Control D both of them and bring them this side, but I'll face them the other way. Negative 180, and this one is also negative 180. So they face out. You can release this. Then you can also delete history here. Send a pivot, delete history. So you sort of have those legs over there. Now for this chair, you can press number 3 or you can smooth it once, like that. That Maya can do for you some line work, as you can see. It gives you kind of some line work. But remember, this smoothing, when you use it, it's going to do it permanently, unless you undo now. But for later, you want to use undo. Now, of course, I want this to follow this, so I'm going to select this as children, shift select parent P, such that when I move this, the other also follows. Now the next thing would be to make the cushions. The cushions are pretty simple to make. I can go to the top view here and I draw with a cube. I think in the middle here, I'm going to design one, then I'll duplicate the other, like that. So I'm going to make a cube here. After I've made a cube, I'm just going to make a very simple cushion, nothing fancy. So I'm just going to just select the whole thing and bevel, as you can see. You can go to also edges, select all the edges, increase this bevel and bevel, then smooth once with this smooth, such that it adds for you lines, and you can pull up a bit of that. So when you see these cushions, they have a bit of that detail, but for us, we're not going to go so much in that detail. We're just going for something a bit simpler. You can scale it a bit, upwards or downwards. You can smooth it one more time with this smooth here, so that you have more controls. Control, but I think it's okay where it is. Control D, so that you have two cushions. Make them pass a bit. Yep, that's nice. A bit. Okay, as you can see. Then for the other parts, you can make any type, but normally what I prefer to make is I repeat the process for the other cushions. I prefer to repeat this process like this. Then I double click on the insert edge group tool, multiple 2. I put in 2 lines, both sides, vertical and horizontal. Then I can go to faces and squeeze with the scale tool, like that. Also squeeze from the bottom, like that. Then after I can select this side, because this is an organic looking object, I don't want to make it so equal from all sides. After I've done that, I can smooth with number 3. After doing that, I can go back to my insert edge group tool, equal, relative, or reset the tool. You can add a line a bit closer here to hold that face, and a bit closer here to hold that face. Then I smooth a bit more again for me to have something like that. Then I go to the scale tool and I sort of scale this. Then I bring my pillow here. So from this point on, you can of course continue adding details, but for a simple sofa, these are faces. Don't forget to save your file as file save scene as. You can save it wherever. Sofa in a proper folder somewhere. Generally, this is what a sofa should look like. Get these, shift select them, and parent them to the main body of the sofa and pull it down, make sure it's seated there, and you have a sofa. You can make some pillows and stuff, but generally a sofa should look like that. Right. You can take it